Yo, hi everyone. Give me 1 second to post an announcement. Should I just copy and paste I'll just copy and paste it and then put in the parentheses, but spicy. There you go. Hi everyone. How are you guys today? How's your day? How's your life? How's your wife? I am in Kansas City after all, Elbow. I has. Will we have predictions this stream? I'll try my best, but like, I don't have a computer to do them on. I really just need a mod that can do predictions. Because, Jesus Christ, I have to do them every stream and it's just so bad. I don't even know that I could do it this stream. Come on, man, I was just about to sleep. You can sleep, bro. Yeah, Twitch is fucked up at first. How cold is it? We asked Google this morning when Soph was about to go to work. We said, Google, what's the temperature? Oh, it's probably listening to me. We asked it, what is the temperature? And it said it's 19 degrees outside Fahrenheit, but feels like 12. So, it feels like 12 degrees outside right now. AVNJ Christmas edition? What are you talking about, bro? It's January 3rd. I've streamed 4 times since Christmas. Morning, Gots. Morning, Nair. It's 15 degrees here. Yeah, 19 here, but feels like 12. Oh, I should close my door. And get some water. Is there anyone here who can do predictions? Who is capable of moderating and knows how to do predictions? Literally no one whose name I know said anything. God damn it. Yep, time for the camera to focus on literally everything except me. The camera just focuses on, like, why is it blurry? It focuses on random shit. If I move too much, the camera forgets where I am. Morning, Blue Sticks. 19 here feels like 10. Yep. About right. Hey, Lankus. Camera is simply vibing. No, the camera is simply doing its job poorly. What's up, Brain Juice? Alright. It looks like we may have infrequent predictions. I'll still try to do predictions, but they're not going to be every time, if you know what I mean. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop out chat from Twitch, and then I'll do predictions like for once every 3 videos. Like, will there be 2 fish in the next 3 videos? Stuff like that. Is that okay? Since we don't have a mod who can do predictions and I can't be doing them every time, how about we do that? Like 1 every 3.
What did the fish say when it ran into a wall?
Damn.
I bet you never heard this one before.
Nope, never. Not even once. Not even hundreds of times. Still a fire joke, though. Alright. I now have chat up. I'm gonna try and keep it here. This might actually be a good idea. Morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Alright. You guys ready? You guys ready to look at some dam footage? I haven't even opened the folder yet. I probably should have done that in advance, huh? In downloads, I think. Drive at 3. And we left off on QL91. The next up is...
Hope your day won't be crappy.
Okay, I haven't heard that one. I think I've heard something similar using crappy as a joke, but I have not heard that one. All right, shall we warm up with a little fiver to warm up? Oh man, look, I've got Twitch chat on the side. I can actually see you guys now. Hold on. Sick. Zach, you sound congested. I just woke up. Straight up, I just woke up. Is there a way to make this always on top? Probably not. All right. Let us begin. Oh wait, I need a prediction. That was the whole fucking point of having chat around, huh? Slash prediction. All right, let's say 2 fish or more in the next 3 videos. Yes? No. 2 fish or more in the next 3 videos. What time are these vids at? You can see it on screen. It's 10 a.m. right now.
What is the head of the underwater mafia called? The Codfather.
Okay. Yeah, that one's not bad. I haven't heard that one. Codfather. Is this month, day, or day, month? Month, day. It's April 6th, 2021. Alright, 10,000 on yes. There are 10,000 points on there being 2 or more fish. And only 1,000 on no. God damn. Alright. Alright, so if there are 2 fish, yes wins. There are less than 2 fish, no wins. Here we go. And that counts individual fish. So like we could have 1 spotting, but there's multiple fish, you know what I mean? It's like if like a group of 3 swims through, then the believers have already won. Getting chat up real quick. Alright, sick. Cool. How is everybody doing? What do we want to talk about today? What do you work as in marine biology? Well, I don't work in marine biology, but...
Why do so many people believe Megalodon is still out there? Because they're freaking dumb.
There are a lot of people that are gullible and will believe things that they see on the internet. It's a general trend. It's not specific to the Megalodon or marine biology or anything. There are people everywhere in the world who are so willing to believe what's on the internet and what their friends are, you know, reposting on social media. Just how it is. I think people need to be more cognizant. I think there's just a disconnect because, you know, technology is developing really fast and a lot of people didn't grow up with it. So now they're working with technology, but spent most of their lives without it. And they just don't know how to handle themselves on social media. What's the weirdest animal in your opinion? Tapirs always throw me off. I love them, but they're weird. Just their look. They literally look like something that someone would have designed for like an alien movie. Yeah, Thalrin, that's about right. Maybe it's not the social media and believing everything. Maybe it's people don't have the base knowledge. Maybe it's that our education system is so dog shit that people don't have the base knowledge to understand when things don't make sense. Like, regardless of your social media background, you should be able to see a picture of fucking Cthulhu photoshopped onto, like, the shore of a village and know, okay, this is not, you know, this is not something that is actually possible. I don't know if Paku like grapes. Maybe they do. I heard that they eat people's, or they crack dudes' nuts with their mouths, so maybe they could eat grapes.
New Megalodon footage has surfaced. Clip shown from grainy 280p 2008 camcorder.
Yep. Well, you gotta make it blurry. Here's the thing. It is way harder to CGI, to like fake Photoshop things in and have it look real in higher quality. You have to worry about so many more pixels. The lower the quality, the easier it is to make it look believable with less effort. So when do the fish appear? Whenever they want to. That's the bet. That's why everybody bet on whether there'd be 2 fish in the next 3 videos or not. Each video is about 30 minutes of real life time. So basically we're saying in this hour and a half of real life time, will 2 or more fish pass through? Do you like catfish in general? Yes, they're my favorite group of fishes. If I had to like put all the fishes into groups and decide which I like the most and which I like the least, catfish would be my favorite group by far. I love catfish. I don't believe any low quality footage by default. It's probably a good way to go about it. But even high quality footage, you have to be careful. All that means, to make a high quality footage believable, it just means it takes more skill and effort. It doesn't mean it's not possible. It's just that people who have the talent to CGI things in high quality and make them look believable aren't using it to make fucking, you know, Megalodon sightings. They're working in like Hollywood action movies. But they very well could. When is the next lecture on YouTube? I'm not sure. I don't have plans for exactly which. I want to do a disease and parasites lecture at some point. But I have not written any notes for it. Usually my order is I write notes up from like knowledge and then some research. Then I create the slides and then I record it. So I have not even begun the process. Playlist still slaps. There's a dude on YouTube who makes like not underground rap, but he just makes like rap that isn't very popular at the moment. And he made a 7-hour DMCA free playlist, so you can use it on YouTube, you can use it on Twitch, whatever you want, because he made every song in it, 7 hours. Usually when you use like DMCA free playlists on YouTube, you got to be really careful, because the person who made the playlist did not make all the songs. So all it takes is for one of those songs in that playlist to get claimed and you're fucked. Alright, no fish in the first video. I don't even know which one we watched. 531. PK1. I used to use a anime lo-fi playlist. So I would use a DMCA free anime lo-fi playlist. And one of the songs, just one of the songs on it got copyright claimed. And that affected like 3 or 4 of my videos. So I'm over trying to use playlists that people say are DMCA free. I am using this playlist by Forehead, which is fire, by the way, which is absolutely 100% DMCA free, because he made all of the songs. And if he changed his mind, he would not be able to legally claim our things, our videos. Favorite prehistoric animal? What is a prehistoric? Send me that playlist by Forehead. Phor head. It's like the second most recent thing posted on his channel. Just like 7 hours of lo-fi that he made. Well, head as in H-E-A-D, Billy, but close. Yes, jellyfish and Adarians. You've got ctenophores, which are mistaken for jellyfish. They aren't jellyfish. Everyone I know dislikes Gar and I love them. How do I stop the Gar fish hate? Watch, actually, I don't even know if he has anything. Follow Solomon David on Twitter. Solomon David is a researcher who works exclusively with Gar and mostly with like destigmatizing Gar as scary creatures, even though they've like never hurt a human being. People are just scared of animals that have big teeth. Hey, Toadsavelt. What a crazy message. Are you a 3-month sub? Is that a 3-month sub who sent that message? That's fucking crazy. The beat was playing reminded you of Clash of Clans. Dude, I haven't played Clash of Clans since like 2014. I think that might have been the last time. Clash Royale is an S tier game. I played Clash Royale in like 2017, a couple years after Clash of Clans, and I don't know, man. Not my type of game, I guess. Favorite Smash Bros character? Probably Zelda Melee. Favorite anime? Parasite. Do fish get sunburned? I don't see why they couldn't. I couldn't give you a definite yes or no, but I don't see why they couldn't. They have an epidermal layer just like everyone, just like, you know, things that mammals that get sunburned. Where is this dam located? On the Delaware River in New Jersey. Best, next time I get my Prime, I don't know if I want to use it because the shark is cool. Well, I think shark is 3 months, right? And then 6 months is the next sub. So you could at least use it twice more, get up to 5 months before you'd have to make that decision.
My favorite scary fish is the anglerfish. So interesting.
Anglerfish are dope. They're not particularly scary, but they're dope. Has anyone seen a fish? I haven't been paying enough attention. Thank you, Ultimate Fatty. I have not been paying enough attention. Fish. I'm sure some of you guys are paying attention. Oh, you're 5 months already, Elliot? God damn. It does not feel like you've been here for 5 months. Thank you, Blue Sticks. Blue Sticks always paying attention. Blue Sticks got my back. That's crazy, Elliot. It does not feel like 5 months. Good night, Chili. So now we're supposed to do your job? You're holding me accountable, chat. It's fun. We look at fish together and identify them. It's looking like some of the doubters is gonna make a lot of money. We've seen 0 fish so far in 2 videos. This video is almost over. We'll only have 1 video left to see 2 fish. I am a new follower. Welcome, Stony Bologna69, my new follower. You've heard of the Megalodon, but where's the Mini-lodon? Okay. I have no idea which one I just watched. TK. Now we're on U91. Alright, last video. There needs to be 2 fish in this video. or the doubters win a lot of money because it was like 1 to 8. It was like 10% to 80%. Did you guys know that there's a fish called the pog fish? Pogge. Poggy fish. What game? Yeah, there's a poggy fish. What game outside of fish-related games do you want to play on stream one day? I don't know. I play a lot of games in my free time, but which of those I play on stream? It's not very many. Like, I'm really into fighting games. I play a lot of different fighting games off stream. I do not play those on stream. There's a shrimp named after Pink Floyd, yep. There's 2 animals named after Donald Trump. Have you played Monster Hunter? No, I have not. Favorite prehistoric fish? Xenospida. Or like a Celidae or Loganadeli. Any of the ones that I wrote the Wikipedia article on. Yes, I play chess. Is there a catfish sub badge? Yes, it's 1 year. 1 year of subbing is a catfish. I don't have any 1 year subs in chat right now to show it off, but... Aren't coelacanth prehistoric technically? I mean, yeah, so are sharks, alligators, and crocodiles and shit, but like, we are talking about extinct stuff, I assumed. The 9-month sub badge is cute? Yeah, the 9-month sub badge is pink. So I think the 6-month is green, is gold. It's a goldfish. And then the 9-month is pink. And then the 1 year, oh, fish. The 1 year sub is a catfish. His caudal fin's ripped. Okay. Bluegill all day. I want to look at it a little more closely before I just fucking say bluegill. That tail fin, though. I mean, it's definitely sunfish family. It's definitely bass / sunfish. That tail is crazy, though. Is that just because it's ripped? Matches bass too, Elbow. Fuck it, what? Hate when it does that. Oh, hey, seeing me. What's up? We're identifying this fish. You want to help? So, position of at least part of the dorsal fin and part of the anal fin being directly on top of each other. So this fin here being directly on top of this fin here is an indication of the sunfish family. So that's sunfish, and that's you know, rock bass and largemouth bass and smallmouth bass. I think it's a smallmouth. Elbows thinks it's a sunfish. I wish I could look at the chart. Maybe I should just have the chart up on my phone. That'd be easier. That way I don't have to keep switching away from it for you guys. I'll just keep the chart up on my phone. Let's look. I'm really feeling smallmouth. I don't see the first hump of the top fin of the smallmouth. Yeah, you can't see it because it's folded down and it kind of looks continuous on this fish, but it definitely has that euteleost, like, spiny / soft dorsal fin. It definitely has it. Fin doesn't just go like that. There aren't really dorsal fins that exist like that except for pike. Yeah, alright. I'm going smallmouth. Fuck. Actually...
I'm 100% sure it's a lamprey.
Okay, Lenkiss. Well, Lenkiss says it's a lamprey, so I guess it's a fucking lamprey. Am I really that confident to say that it's not a largemouth, though? I mean, the fins could just be folding down. But the tail... The tail being ripped is so fucked up. Because the tail fin is mostly how I would identify this fish. We've seen a lamprey. We saw a lamprey last stream. The tail fin being ripped is fucked up. I'm going with Bass SPP. I'm not going to call this anything. Alright. So... Here's on screen. About 11:33:22, we'll say. 11:33:22. And we're going to say Bass SPP. And I'm going to say smallmouth. But I'm not sure. Is the main difference between the shape of the largemouth and the smallmouth just the size? No.
Do fish and music enthusiasts drop the bass?
Okay. What did C and me say? Sorry, I'm not looking at chat very much when I'm trying to figure this part out. Alright. Looks like a smallmouth from the shape. Alright, well. If Maria says it's a smallmouth, I'm still gonna go with Bass SPP. Here's the thing. The only species that we need to get exactly right are river herring and the shads. Everything else is just being recorded because it's convenient. But anyways, believers haven't won the bet yet. We've only seen one fish. Y'all, we need to see one more for you guys to win the bet. Thoughts on haiku ichthyes? I have no fucking clue what haiku ichthyes is. 575 fish, yeah. Yeah, seeing me as an absolute fish expert. Didn't you see how... Oh! That trout. Well, believers win. Trout, baby. That right there is a motherfucking trout. Look at the adipose fin. That's the easiest identification I've ever done in my entire life. Trout are so fucking easy. God, I wish it was just all trout. 11, 37, 20, trout, SPP. Congratulations to the believers. All right, and then I'll give the believers their money, and then I'll make the next bet. So this bet will be for the next 3 videos. It will not include anything seen in this video. There you go. 2 fish in the next 3 videos. Zach, have we stopped naming fish? Pretty much. I mean, we could retroactively do it. We have a list of all the fish that we've seen. So we'll just finish off this video, and then the next bet will be... Oh, I probably should have given it 2 minutes, but whatever.
What does a largemouth bass say during mating season? Damn girl, what dat mouth do?
That was a terrible one. We've been having some good fish puns. That wasn't even a pun. The trout will be named Costco Chicken Bake. I did not approve this. Hi, Nat. Why so early? Because Soph went to work. And I wanted to stream. I don't fucking know. I gotta get all the time zones. I stream at night sometimes. I stream midday sometimes. Now I'm doing a morning stream. I'm getting all the streams. How do I vote? I mean, you go in the prediction and vote, but I think you're late now. How's your first stream been, Maria? Are you enjoying learning about fish? I should probably explain better when I do easy IDs. Like when I just looked at that and went trout, I probably should have more clearly explained. Adipose fin, soft, fake fin, behind the dorsal fin, but in front of the caudal fin. Just like a little bump on the back, on the top side of the fish towards the back. That is an adipose fin, and that is catfish and trout. For what we'd see here, catfish and trout. And it was clearly not a catfish. SPP is, you know, a number of species. It's basically saying that we don't care enough to identify it, or we can't identify it specifically down to the exact species, so we just put SPP. So when I put bass SPP, I was saying it could be a largemouth, it could be a smallmouth, or it could be a rock bass. We're basically just saying I can't specify, so this is what I'm going to say instead. Do you know specifically what it stands for? No, I think it just means multiple species. Very nice, never on Twitch this nice, even though I'm not sure what is going on with all the chat colors and symbols. Okay, so the blue 1 and the red 2 are people betting on whether there will be fish in the videos or not. The little fish icons are sub badges for how long people have been subscribed to me.
What is a fish's favorite position? Base to mouth. Sorry for NSFW.
Base to mouth. Okay. Which one did we just watch? U91, right? US one. Alright, so now the bet begins. You guys are betting on whether there will be a fish in this, 2 fish in the next 3 videos. Zach, what's your favorite Paper Mario? I don't know that I've ever played a Paper Mario. I played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story on the DS. It's not a Paper Mario, but you're like tiny Mario and Luigi exploring Bowser's body. It's fucking weird. It's a good game though. Phrasing, my bad. Phrased it poorly. That's literally what they're doing. I didn't know how to word it. How do you word Mario and Luigi inside his body? Thank you, Quinn. Quinn the pirate. Apparently SPP means species pluralis. Yeah, so multiple species. Means exactly what I said. It's just Latin for multiple species. Species pluralis. I gave you all the translation. Insula pluralis. Multiple islands. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is the only Mario and Luigi game I've played. Same. And it's fucking awesome. Or does Luigi's Mansion count as Mario and Luigi? That's a Luigi game. Mario's just kind of there, right? Is it hard to tell lamprey from American eel, or is it not that hard? It's pretty easy if you get a good view. If you just sort of see something slither by, and it either goes too fast or it's angled weird, then yeah, it could be difficult. But the caudal fin makes it pretty easy if you get a decent view. Probably like 90% of the time that you see a lamprey or an American eel, it's going to be really easy to distinguish them. The only time that it might be rough is if you get a bad angle. When you were a small child, so right now, Nat. Later, Maria. Have a nice day. What's your least favorite land animal? Man, y'all ask some specific ass questions. I don't fucking know. Favorite, least favorite fish, and the ones on the chart. Alright, let me look at the chart. Favorite fish on the chart is probably a quillback or one of the catfish. Least favorite on the chart? Probably river herring. I mean, who the fuck likes river herring? I'm gonna play Smash Bros. Ultimate while this is happening. How dare you forsake me like that? The only game you are allowed to play while watching my stream is Smash Melee. River herring looks so basic. I mean, shad do too. That like symbol that like Christians have on their car of like that fish, you know, with the cross tail. That's a shad. Based on shad. Looks exactly like him. Has there ever been anything other than a fish going through the dam? Well, we saw a duck yesterday. Can we play in Sanaquarium? I already played in Sanaquarium. What land animal would be the scariest as a fish? I don't know. Probably like a tiger or something. I mean, we already have fucking hippos living in the water. Okay. Oh shit, hello. Hello, Mr. Smallmouth? Largemouth? Good angle. Look at that jaw. That lower. That mandible. Wow, he even turned for it. Look, he turned for us so we could see him better. Look at that. Actually good footage. Wow, look at this. This is actually really good footage. I think it's a large. But once again, we could put bass SPP. But I think it's a large. Especially when he's at this angle. Look at this angle. Wait. Maybe it's small. Fuck, it really has largemouth vibes though, but I think it might be a small. He's giving you the Instagram photo material. It's a medium mouth bass. I kinda see lines on the head. Yeah. I see that. Yeah, I see the lines. That person's right. It's a small. I saw the lines. Good call, random chatter. Who said it? Oh, I don't know who said it, but someone said it. Congratulations to them. They got it right. 12, 22, 24. We've seen so many fucking smallmouth basses. Look at how many smallmouth basses we've seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, actually we haven't seen that many smallmouth bass, but still a decent amount. Is this for science or for fun? It is for science. Is this the first video? We already had a fish. Looking good for the believers. Looking good for the believers. You just need one more fish in the next 2 videos. Maybe I'll have to up it to 3 fish to make it more difficult on the bets. Nah. Science is fun. Yeah, that would have been the correct answer. Keep it 2? No. You guys are making free money. I gotta make it more difficult on you. I'm gonna make it 3. If we see 2 fish this time, then I'm gonna make the bet 3. Make you really choose. US 1. UF 1. Alright, video 2. What if I said I was swimming through the dam right now? Well, it's not recording right now. We are watching footage from April. It stopped recording in August. So, you would just be swimming through a dam in the middle of winter for no reason. Which fish on the chart would you want to see the most? I'd love to see a pike or catfish. I have seen no catfish and I've seen no Essex. Considering there's been so many fish, believers probably won. Maybe. See. Enigma swam through in April, but he was a fish. Ah. Why did it stop recording? Well, because fish that are migrating to reproduce, the fish that we're tracking, swimming through these dams, not the ones making regular, you know, movements back and forth up the stream. We're talking about fish that are actually migrating to spawn. Do so from like February till August, you know, the spring area. After August, we can be nearly 100% sure that nothing else is migrating upstream to reproduce. Nothing that we care about, at least. And we can also be pretty sure that you know, February or early March. Oh, how many fucking bass are we gonna see? This is the day of the smallmouths. It's another fucking smallmouth too. It's another fucking smallmouth. It's another fucking smallmouth. Kill me. How many smallmouth do I have to look at today? 12, 35, 50. Well, believers win. Yeah, the next bet's definitely going to be... Next bet is definitely going to be 3 fish. Let's make the bet more difficult, more even. Yeah, this is fucking smallmouth bass day. I saw him, but there's the same fish, just falling back a little bit, but he made it through. I need to mark that down. He just struggled getting through the dam. He's okay. Okay, buddy, you gotta fucking get through, alright? If you keep falling back, I'm gonna have to write you down, alright? You're making my job more difficult. No, because he didn't fall all the way back, Elbow. He was struggling, my god. He's trying his best to stop bullying him? No, he's making my job difficult. And he's like the 8th smallmouth bass that we've seen today. I'm fucking over it. Yeah, smallmouth are cool, but not when you see 8 in the same day. And you want to see some diversity. You want to see some fucking catfish or literally anything else. And all you're seeing is smallmouth bass. Yeah, the water's pretty clear today. Camera's a little blurry. Like, you can literally see the pixels, but the water is clear. Imagine it's the same smallmouth just going in circles. He's going through the passage, jumping over the dam, going through the passage, jumping over the dam over and over again. Respect to him, if that's true. What's up, Lulu? Feels weird calling you polymorph, Lulu. UF1. Alright, this was our 3rd video. The Believers already won, but this is our 3rd video. Which on the chart have we not seen at all? Quite a few. I can list them out for you. We haven't seen a bullhead, a channel. We haven't seen an American eel. We haven't seen a Essex of any type. We haven't seen a rock bass, but maybe we have. We haven't seen a yellow perch. That's it. Everything else we've seen or but considered that we might have saw. I also want to see a catfish. I have a little insider knowledge. When I first started doing this job, and we were like before training, I clicked on a random video set. I think it was like set 7. So it's not something we're gonna get to for a while, but I clicked on a random video set just to kind of see what the footage was like, and I saw a channel catfish. So at some point, we will see a channel catfish, but it's not for a while. It was in like May. Yeah, I spoiled the catfish. But at some point we'll see one. At least one. Unless I don't end up being the one to review that footage, but I think I will be. The way that they do it is everyone's assigned to a day. So I'm assigned to Tuesday. So For April 6th was a Tuesday. The last date we did was March 30th. That was also a Tuesday. That date was a Tuesday, and most people are working alone on their day. Oh, shit. Fish. Home dog shot through. Is it a trout? Did I lose him? Hello? Hammer's jumping too, my god. There he is. Alright, 1304-ish. $1304.20. Watch it in normal speed. This is not normal speed. Hello? All right. I don't know if this is going to be identifiable. I feel like it's a trout, but I'm going off of so little information that it almost feels wrong. Yeah, there's no definitive adipose, but there's no definitive anything. Because it's fucking blurry. Ah! Alright. When's it appear? $1304.31. 1304.31, and we're gonna put it as unidentifiable. There might not be an adipose, I don't know. It just has trout vibes to me. But we're not getting down to species, let's be real. Or even genus, so. Oh, wait, maybe we are. It came back. Or is this a different one? Did it fall back? Did I miss it falling back? Or is this a different fish? This is a different fish? So that's the original fish. No, he fell back. He fell back. It's the same fish. Alright. Well, maybe we can identify him. Holy fucking pixels! Holy fucking individual pixels! He's so red. He's so red. That's so a trout. Tell me that's not a fucking trout. He's so red. Why does it just suddenly go to so pixelated? If it wasn't so pixelated right here, I might get it. Oh, look at the face. I think it's a trout. I think it's a trout. 100% I think it's a trout. I said trout from the start, and I'm right. Okay. Sick. Sick. Trout. How serious do you have to take this? If it's possible, okay. Did he just fall back? Oh, he's going up again. Now this trout's struggling to get up the fucking dam. What's going on today? Is the window of the bottom that's just very dirty? Oh, yeah, that was a trout. Look, we just saw it straight up. I'm right. Where the fuck did it go? There he is. Yeah, look at that. Can I just say that I saw this? I said trout from the first tiny pixelated glimpse that we got of this fish. Look at that fucking trout. That's probably the best trout we'll see for a while. I actually want to screenshot that. That is a great ass trout image. That's a great ass trout image. What did they say about the duck in that video? I didn't ask. I'm pretty sure they don't care if there's a duck that falls in. I mean, this is a fish project. All right. So did I do the second bet? Did I do the new bet? I don't know if I did. Let me look. Slash prediction. Okay, there's no active prediction. So here's what we're gonna do. 3 fish or more in the next 3 videos, and I'll give you guys 2 minutes to vote. 3 fish or more in the next 3 videos. We've got 3 videos. Do you think there will be 3 fish? How do we predict? Click the predict button on your screen. 5P1. Wait, DP1. Now we're on QH1. Alright. I'll give you guys some time to go through your prediction. We're going, will there be 3 fish or more in the next 3 videos? Oh, good morning, Lucy. Come here. Come here. Sweet booby. Oh, hi, Lucy. Hello. Everyone say hi to Lucy. I don't know if the camera's even on her, but... Good morning, princess. Ugh. Camera's in. Sick. Ugh. Let me fix the camera because we had the camera set up for when Soph was joining me. But now that Soph's not here, I can make chat. No. I can make chat bigger. Hog you, chat. You're bigger now. Congratulations. Koshka. What? Is a cat indeed. Alright, everybody got their bets in? Everyone got their bets in, whether there'll be 3 fish or more? Here we go. Video number 1 is 31 minutes of real life time long.
Poggers.
Thank you, Ogio man. Oh, you've only been subbed for 4 months. Let's go. You get a shark.
Poggers.
Thank you, Andrea. W. Subs do seem to come in waves, I'll say. I will go like an hour of streaming without getting a sub, and then I'll get like 5 in the course of 5 minutes. I don't know what it is. Do you think one person subbing like reminds other people that like, oh shit, my Twitch Prime is available, I should sub, or some shit like that? What's up, Catlo? Catlotl? I guess that's probably like Axolotl, but Catlotl. There is a hype train incoming, maybe it's that. Oh, yes, exactly. Okay. Let's go, Andrea. Sub is bus backwards, and just like buses, they come out all at once. Aren't buses spread out so that everyone has a time to get on? Okay. Subs cause a chain reaction. You should tell us to sub more. No thanks. People sub if they want to sub. I don't need to tell people to sub. Top of the hour, every hour? Pog. Pog, pog, pog. I think isn't there a video coming out today? Oh, today's video is funny. Today is the medieval fish video. You guys remember when we looked at medieval fish and judged them? Today is the video, and it's funny. People who ask for subs are kind of resident sleeper. Yeah, I understand it, though. I mean, if streaming or YouTube is your career, and all it takes is being a little cringe for a second, and you get a bunch more subs, I mean, it works. Let me be clear, it works. The one time that I talked about people subscribing in one of my videos, I got 5 times as many subs during that video as I normally do. I got 5,000 subs from that singular video. So it works. So if, you know, being a little cringe for a second, if this is your job, you know, being a little cringe for a second is going to help you that much, then just fucking do it. It's the same thing with sponsorships. Like, if you need the money from sponsorships, yeah, it's going to be a little bit cringe for you to talk about Raid Shadow Legends for 60 seconds in the middle of your, like, normal-ass video, but you make the money, man. Shit works. Nah, Curiosity Stream is an actually good service. I still watch random documentaries on Curiosity Stream at dinner with my grandmother. Every time I have dinner with my grandmother, we watch a random documentary on Curiosity Stream. But only the ocean ones, because if I show her a land documentary, usually it involves something eating something, and she doesn't like animals eating each other. Raid Shadow Legends is so annoying. What do you guys think Raid Shadow Legends would have to pay me to make it viable? Like, to where you guys wouldn't be upset. You'd be like, damn. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. There are cringe ways to ask for subs, but just asking is just normal at this time. Yeah, I guess that's true. There are more cringe ways to do it. Couple hundred? I could easily get a couple hundred. They offer me thousands. And I've said no like 10 times. Probably up more than 10 times. I've said no probably over a dozen times. Hello. More fucking bass. Did we finally get a largemouth? I think we finally got a largemouth. Yeah, largemouth. 43, 42. 13, 43, 42. 13, 43, 42. Largemouth bass. So many fucking bass. Look at this. Smallmouth bass, small stripe. Look at this. Sunfish, striped bass, smallmouth bass, smallmouth bass, smallmouth bass, smallmouth bass, bass, smallmouth bass, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass. Fucking insane. Starting to think I should have been a believer? I don't know, man. This video's almost over and we've only seen one fish. You're still good. They're on pace, but you're good. One fish in, you know, one fish in one video is not bad. Alright, that's one fish in one video. That's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, so that was QH1. Now we're on LF1. Alright, video number 2. How is this data used in research? The data specifically on the American shad, gizzard shad, and river herring is used by the New Jersey state government, the Department of Environmental Protection, to measure the effectiveness of these fish passages. Measure basically how well they're working at allowing fish to pass through dams. Hello. White sucker? Or trout? Determining factor is adipose fin or dorsal fin, I guess. And of course, this guy's gonna make it through just fine, right? And not fall back. But the other fish are gonna fucking struggle, because why not? God damn it, not again, I lost him. Always happens to me. No prevalent trout adipose. You said that last time, Elbow, and I was 100% right that it was a trout, so shut it. Adipose fin is so small you can't see it in this resolution. But I think it's a sucker. $51.20 or so. Why do I do that? Why, when I unpause, does it send me like 20 seconds forward? I don't know. Actually, I can kind of see the caudal fin. Yeah, it's not a trout. I think it's a white sucker. The camera is at the exit of the fish passage. That way you only see fish that actually made it all the way through. Otherwise, if we were recording just the entrance, a lot of fish would enter but not necessarily make it all the way through. Because the fish passage is, you know, quite difficult to pass through. I'm gonna call this a sucker. I'm down to call this a sucker. I'm confident enough that this is a sucker. 1351. 21. What do we call it? I don't remember how to name it. Fish list. We call it a white space sucker, both in caps. White space sucker. Thank you, Quinn. Alright. Let me just copy this real quick. We have to add even more lines, bro. I didn't expect us to have this many fish. And we're not even, like, barely halfway through the day. Alright. Damn. We're popping off. Alright, that's 2 fish. If there's one more fish on screen, the believers win. Those 20 fish on the list are ones you'll see, or just some, but that's a list you had to help. That's some. You can see fish outside of that list, but those are, like, 99% of the time, you know. Maybe only 1 in 100 fish won't be one of those 20 fish. Those 20 fish make up 99% of the fish that pass through the dam. Probably more than that, actually. So there are other things that can pass through, like mirror carp pass through and aren't on there. But mostly what we're looking for is, you know... Have you seen any fish not on the list yet? No, I have not. Not personally. Why is the trout the only fish that's looking to the right? Because trout are special. No, that's the lampreys. Oh no, the eel's looking to the right too. Why are you forgetting about the eel? Trout and eel are quirky and not like the other fish. Oh man, it's got to be stressful for the doubters if just one more fish appears. Is this rate of fish normal? Looks like only few fish moving in my head. I assumed fish would be constantly going up and down. Oh, this is a pretty high rate. The last day we did, so we did March 30th. There were like, I think 8 fish total throughout the entire 24 hours. We've seen 17 fish in just the first 14 hours. So this is a pretty high rate of fish passage. The thing you have to consider is most fish that are on that other side of the dam don't even find the entrance to the passage. And then most fish that find the entrance to the passage don't even make it all the way through to the end, which is where our camera is. So the percentage of fish that make it from one side of the dam to the other is very, very low. They have to find the entrance to the passage and then make it through this 5-chambered room. All right, one more video. The doubters are still in it, potentially. LF1, 7Q1. As long as there's no fish in here, the doubters win. It's very clear, though. The sun's coming in. If a fish came through right now, we would see it very, very clearly. As long as the camera didn't shit the bed again. Joke's on you, I'm always stressed. Does the sun count as half a sunfish? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. It doesn't have fins. Hydroelectric power isn't going... Oh, well, rip believers. Hydroelectric power isn't going away. Best we can do is make it better for the fish. Get into the sunlight. Oh, of course, he gets darker in the sunlight. Are those lines? Is it a smallie or is that just the operculum lining and it's a largemouth? I think it might be a largemouth and that's just the operculum lining. That doesn't look like the line structure that I'm used to. Ah, well, in that angle, it really looks like it is. It might be a smallmouth. That's the clearest frame. Fuck. How do you tell it's a large or smallmouth without the pattern or color? Well, there's a general shape, and also you can look at whether there's lines on the head. The smallmouth has lines on its head, the largemouth does not. This guy has lines under his eye, but I can't tell if it's the lining of the operculum. But I think it's a little too dark to be the lining of the operculum. I think it has to be a smallmouth. But I'm the least confident I've been. So... 14, 18, 59, 18. So we're gonna go with Bass SPP. Because I'm the least confident I've been. Why can't it be a rock bass? Shape. Rock bass are much more rounded in shape here. Look. Just take a look at the thing. Rock bass are more disc circular. Yeah, we went with Bass SPP. It's the question mark mouth bass. Man, I thought it would be more clear in the sunlight, but because the sunlight's coming from the other side, it actually makes the fish darker and harder to tell. I think that was a largemouth. The reason I put Bass SPP is because everything in my mind, like shape and everything, was telling me it was a largemouth, but there were lines on the head. And so it could have been a hybrid. Largemouth and smallmouth bass do hybridize. So it could have been a hybrid between a smallmouth and a largemouth. Or it could have just been one or the other, but it's difficult to tell, you know, in the blurry, in the water. So I went with Bass SPP, because it is better to be less specific than it is to be wrong. Let me do the prediction. The believers won, and we're gonna do the same prediction again for the next 3 videos. Have a largemouth and a smallmouth hybridized, does it become a medium mouth? I don't even know what they're actually called. Maybe. They probably don't have a name. It's probably just like the X thing, the hybrid with the Latin where they do X. Pretty sure it's just a mouth bass. Thanks, Sponge Boy. Damn, is it gonna be exactly 3 fish? Looks like it's gonna be exactly 3 fish. How are these videos segmented? They are segmented in somewhere from 24 to 30-minute intervals. 7Q1, LH1. Alright, here we go. Will there be 3 fish in the next 3 videos? Video number 1. I went all in on this prediction with yes. Well, it does seem like yes is still favored. Maybe I should up it to 4. I wanted the bets to be even, like it to be 50-50, but it's still like 80% on yes. If you see an invasive species, do you go on Premiere and edit out the fish to protect the habitat? Yes. If we see an invasive species, I stop the video, I pause the video when it's on screen, I go into Photoshop and I take the cut tool and I cut it out and paste it back into its native environment. It's this crazy new technology. Photoshop is actually integrated with the environment. Doing God's work. So nice of you. A hero. I know. It's no big deal, guys. It's no big deal. Become the villain and help the invasive fish up the dam. Make a fish passage that is specifically designed to stop native fish from passing, but allowing invasive species. Are there invasives on this list? Yes. Well, I don't know if there are invasives on the list on screen, but there are invasives that come through. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if any of these things are invasive. Wait, yeah. No, wait. Isn't one of the catfish invasive? Lampreys aren't invasive, I don't think. Not here. They're invasive in the Great Lakes. I think one of the catfish is invasive. Channel's fine. Oh. Blue catfish. Isn't it flathead as well? Flathead's invasive. We see flathead catfish sometimes in here too. So flathead catfish, Asian carp. Oh, Quillback! Yes! My favorite! Our first confirmed of my favorite boy! Ah, I love Quillbacks! Oh my god, I love Quillbacks. 145605. Quillback! Let's go! Oh, let's just observe him for a moment. Isn't he so gorgeous? Look at the white lining on the fins. They have like a white edge to their fins. It's like, if you guys have ever played Rocket League, you can get painted cars or painted items that have like a white lining to them. So you can get like a titanium white octane car that has a white lining to it. The quillfish, it has a fucking titanium white skin on. Look at that lining on the fins. Also the easiest fish to identify. I love quillbacks. Just a moment to appreciate. Alright. Fish number 1. 1 fish out of the 3 videos so far. Yes, my favorite part is the bass drop. I love how excited you are about the quillback. Well, here's the thing, Blue Sticks. Quilson, the fish that we originally called a quillback, we had to retract because when I went over it with the guy in charge of this project, he said that he couldn't viably determine whether it was a quillback or a carp. So we had to retract it. So this is the first confirmed quillback. I think that that one was a quillback, but we had to take it back and say it was a quillback or a carp. So this is the first 100% confirmed quillback that I've seen. Very exciting. I love quillback. All right, video number one fish. We are once again on pace. That was LH1, 2H1. We are once again on pace to get 3 fish in 3 videos. There have been a lot of fish today. Can we start betting on specific fish instead of quantity of fish? We could. I would have assumed the easiest fish to identify is an American eel. That would be true if there weren't lampreys. Sea lampreys look a lot like American eels. If it's blurry or you don't get the right angle to see the caudal fin properly. Another quillback! Wait, am I watching the same video? 1505. No, this is a different quillback. Bro, let's go. He's so beautiful. 1505.30. I thought I was watching the same video for a second. God, I love quillback. Another one. I wonder if they were mates. Maybe male and female. They were lovers. And they were... What the fuck?! This is a different quillback, right? How does this say it? Is the video looping? This is the 3rd quillback in 5 minutes. 1506.46. Well, believers win on the back of a quillback. 3 different quillbacks came through and won the bet for the believers. That's fucking crazy. Believers just got crazy luck. Alright, so we can do a prediction. We can ignore the last video, and we'll do a prediction for the next 3 videos. So this video doesn't count. For the next 3 videos after this one, will there be... I'm gonna up it to 4 fish. 4 fish in the next 3 videos, and you have 5 minutes to vote. What? This is the same one. Okay, this is the same one. I thought it was a different fucking quillback. That's the same quillback. That was a fucking different fish, though. It's a shad, but we have to be very careful. We need to ensure that we get it right. It's whether it's an American or gizzard shad. This is what matters most. This is what the project is about. My initial thing says gizzard, but tail does look very American. Face looks gizzard, tail looks American. I guess tail is a better indicator than face, so we'll go with American shad. I'd be fairly confident that this is an American. 15, 7, 0, 4. American shad. Bro, we've seen 22 fish so far. This is insane. He fell back. That was the same shad. Is that a fish that fell back? Did I miss a fallback? Guess not. The prediction does not include this video. No. Prediction starts next video. Where there will be 4 fish in the 3 videos after this. What if the next 10 fish are all quillbacks? Well, we saw 3 fucking quillbacks in a row, so who knows? 3 quillbacks and then a fucking American shad just following a quillback up the stream. It was a school of 3 quillbacks and a shad. Nice to see them being inclusive. Glad the quillbacks aren't racist. They're cool with the shad, the quillbacks and the shad. They're friends. Is bottom left a snail? I don't know where you're looking, unfortunately. There are flies, house flies, on the outside a lot. So it might be something like that. There are also stuff on the glass. Probably snails, who knows. Theory, one of the quillbacks are dating the shad. What if it's a complex love square between the 3 quillbacks and the shad? Alright. Your prediction is now starting. That was 2H1. We are looking for 4 fish in the next 3 videos. 2H1. We start with FF1. Final Fantasy 1 is your first video. Later, Elbow. These might be the last 3 videos that I do. I think we did a solid 2 hours today, and we've seen a lot of fish, so... These 3 videos, I think, will probably be the last 3 that I do. So, you guys bet on whether there'll be 4 fish in them or not. What was the betting odds? There were still 72% of people voted yes, that there will be 4 fish. Goddamn. Would it be good or bad if fish were in, like, Finding Nemo? I don't know. You mean if fish were, like, sentient and conscious and could speak? Polymorph Lulu says, I know that there won't be 4 fish, yet has a blue 1 next to their name, indicating that they in fact bet channel points that there will be 4 fish. I misclicked. Okay. Damn, how did we have like 6 fish pass on this on one video, and then the next video is just barren? All the fish died. All right. Fish aren't real. They're government-controlled spies to... Government-controlled drones to spy on people. Isn't that a thing people say about birds? Isn't there like an entire subreddit that has like 100,000 subscribers called Birds Aren't Real? Hey guys, look at the rainbow. The sun's shining through and making a little bit of a rainbow on the edge of the glass. Kind of dope. Not counting the fish that tend to travel together, is it normal to see so many fish together like with the 3 quillbacks? Not in my experience, no. But, you know, fish shoal. Fish travel in groups sometimes. Quillbacks aren't opposed to traveling in groups. But 3 quillbacks and a fucking shad just traveling together is a little odd, yeah. Do people posture check often? Fairly often, yeah. Alright, 0 fish in the first video. There needs to be 4 fish in the next 2 videos for the believers to win. Otherwise, someone's gonna make a lot of money because the odds were not even. Hey, there could be 4 fish all at once. You guys are forgetting about bait fish, about minnows. There could be 4 minnows that come through all at the same time, and then you guys just win. Posture check. Ugh. Alright, there you go. My posture's better. People get very hyped about posture checks. But you guys are improving my back health, so that's a very pog thing to be doing. Oh! Alright, well you got 1 at least. Fucking hell, I can't catch him. There he is. Another fucking smallmouth, largemouth debate, huh? So many of these guys. $55.00. Yeah, that's a solid bass SPP for me. Not worth trying. We're not getting that one. All right, 1 of 4 fish. What the fuck? Is that a different fish? No, this is the same fish. What the fuck? That was $55.00. Then was there a different fish? I swear I saw something else. Oh, he fell back. How wide is this passage? I think it's like 6 feet, maybe. The same fish. Parallax, you just want it to be a different fish because you bet on there being 4 fish. That was the same fish. No. Yes. It was literally the same species of fish on screen less than 30 seconds after one came through. It's obviously the same fish. We are only at 1 fish. You have 1.5 videos left to get 3 fish. Can you see the whole 6 feet, or we may have 15 eels on the right side? I meant 6 feet deep. So from the window glass to the cement on the other side. Maybe it's not 6. Maybe it's more like 4 feet. Like, the dam is not a singular passage like this. I can't describe how long it is, if you know what I mean. Because there's an entrance that's about 5 by 5, and then there's a bunch of fucking, like, reversing chambers on steps, and then it enters into this long passage thing. There's no good there's no good measurements. I would say the water is maybe 7 feet, 8 feet, and then from glass to cement is probably 4 feet. This is the end of the passage, yeah. Right off camera, it enters back into the stream. Because keep in mind, we want to keep track of what actually made it through. Oh my god, it's looking good for the believers. 2 fish at once. I think that's a double bass SPP. Yeah, I think that's a double bass SPP. I don't think I can get more specific. $16, $12, $23. 16, 12, 23, bass SPP, copy and paste because there's 2 of them. We have seen 25 fish, goddamn. All right, if there is 1 more fish in the next video, in this video or the next video, then the believers win. SF1, all right, the very last video we're doing today. SF1, 9N1. 9N1 is the very last video. If there is only 1 fish in this, the believers win. Would 2 smalls make a large? No. But a large and a small make a medium. And a large make an extra large. And a small make an extra small. No, this is the only camera that is set up at the dam. Well, G&G is gone, Gots. The only reason Monkey and Black was still in chat is because G&G loved it so much. Yeah, we need a fish version of Monkey and Black, you're right. Are you gonna stop streaming after this? Yes, I am. This is the last one to watch today. We did 2 hours. That's pretty good. I'm gonna chill out, play some games while I wait for Soph to get home from work. Dude, I'm so sore. So normally when we play volleyball every Sunday, and normally we play a game of 6 on 6. So 3 games, 1 set of 6 on 6. But last week it got canceled because of the weather. So yesterday we had to play 2 games of 6 on 6 to make up for last week. Plus, one of the people who plays 4s in the 4s league got COVID. So I had to take their place. So I played 2 games, 2 sets of 6s, and 2 sets of 4s, because that was also canceled. So in total, I played 12 full games to 25 points of volleyball yesterday. So my body is fucked up. I also played Melee for the first time in like a month yesterday, so my hands, you know. Oh yeah, by the end, I was so fucking tired, Blue Sticks. Oh my god. By the end, we were like switching positions. We were like, yeah, no. You take one of our hitters was like, nah, you take left, man. You take left, because he was too tired to fucking jump and hit. So I had to hit at the end. It was crazy. Yeah, it was probably like 4 straight hours of volleyball. Fun as hell, though. Yeah, the visibility is pretty good right now. All right, guys, there's only 1 minute left in the video. Oh, you've got like 20 seconds to see a fish or the doubters are gonna win. Holy shit. I didn't think it would happen after those 2 fish moved through together. Oh, it's a win for the doubters. That's a lot of money for the doubters. Prediction. Choose outcome, no. Someone just made some fucking Skrilla. Alright, let me mark where I left off. So I just watched NH1. Rename. Okay, please stop. Here. Then delete it from that other one. Cool. Oh, how did the points go? Let's see. It was 13,000 to 5,000. Someone, Stone Glove, bet 2,000, and it was a 3-to-6 ratio, so they made about 7,000. Let's go Stone Glove. Congratulations. Pretty successful day. How many fish did we see today? I think we started here at the 11s. So we saw 14 fish today. That's crazy. We are already at 25 fish today, or 25 fish for this day. And we're only, no, we're not all the way through. Not even close. Awesome. And so many quillbacks. You're right, so many quillbacks. Do you have unlimited fish food? Yes, but I can't use it for anything. Actually, I can. I can redeem stuff. Here, look, guys. Oh my god, someone redeemed end stream. Yes, I have to end stream. Okay, bye guys. Oh no. Well, guess I have to do it. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.